Happy Mardi Gras! Welcome back to the Insight Channel, your user's guide to living life with vision loss. I'm Jazz, and I'll be your guide. I am standing here today in front of my fireplace that is all decked out for the Mardi Gras season. It is fun and festive, full of color and texture and bling. Mardi Gras is my favorite season for decorating, and that's what we're going to talk about today. For those of you who cannot see, I have to describe my mantle. It's absolutely fabulous, full of color and texture with lots of bling and shine. So I have this eclectic mix of signature throws from some of our larger carnival parades, mixed in with beads and masks and doubloons and feathers, and I even have candles on there. And I have stuff pouring out of mirrored boxes and glass boxes. It's absolutely fabulous. I have a shoe from the Muses Parade. I have a coconut from Zulu, a purse from NYX, and other smaller trinkets that have come off of the floats. And as I mentioned, I have candles on there. And just for those of you who cannot see, be very careful if you use real candles. This is a very busy mantle. There's lots of feathers up there. You want to be sure to use your hands to feel above and all the way around your candles before you light them, just to be safe and make sure you don't set anything on fire. So my hearth is made of black marble, and to the right of the fireplace I have a basket that is lined with this shiny gold fabric. And the basket is full of all kinds of smaller trinkets and toys that we've collected from various Mardi Gras parades, from stuffed toys to musical instruments to things that light up and blink and make noise. It's always lots of fun. In there I have a couple other pillar candles mixed in to give it a little touch of elegance. So the left part of my fireplace gives a little asymmetry. It's a different look. I have a purple floral design there with some purple tea light holders, and they are intertwined with this beaded Mardi Gras garland and a beautiful Mardi Gras mask with a big purple plume. So this brings up two questions. First, did she really do all that by herself? Answer, yes, and I enjoyed every minute of it. The second, that looks like a lot of work. Why would she bother if she can't see? That's a really good question. Your home is an extension of you and your personality. Mardi Gras is a part of my heritage. So every year, I make it festive and bring the season into my home to enjoy with my guests, no matter what part of the country I'm living in. But I am a good Southern belle. I like people to feel welcome and comfortable in my home when they come to visit. This starts with how the environment feels, looks, and smells when they come in. If you're blind or have low vision and you're having trouble getting started, here are a few tips. First, your foyer or entranceway sets the tone for your home. So make it inviting by putting something eye-catchy on the wall or floor, depending on how much space you have to work with. When you enter my home, you'll see a beautiful wrought iron frame with a round mirror inside of it, and below it is a wrought iron pedestal. Sitting on top is a beautiful, distinct purple glass vase that has Mardi Gras florals in purple, green, and gold that are very sparkly and blingy. Next to that, of course, I have a seasonal tree. It's a little 3-foot artificial tree, beautifully lit up, that is decorated with beads and different Mardi Gras ornaments, and the beads hanging on it from the various parades or carnival organizations in New Orleans. As you go down toward the living space, you'll see different accents, like an accent table that has a pillar candle centerpiece set up, all sparkly with Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras colors, little bar sets set up, and even the banister on the stairwell has Mardi Gras garland on it. But this guides the guests to the living area where, of course, you see the big splash of color and decor with the fireplace in the living room. Next, you need a focal point in your living space that draws your guests from the entrance into the room. Naturally, that tends to be a fireplace or an entertainment center, big picture window, or even a great piece of art. Whatever it is, it should be an extension of your entranceway, and it should be an expression of you and how you want people to feel when they come into your home. It doesn't need to be big and flashy. It can be simple elegance. Just make it personal to you. And remember, visuals are important, even if you can't see them yourself. Visuals in the room are a snapshot impression of who you are and how you live. So if you have a piece of art, or a piece of pottery, or even a picture in a frame, it's okay if you can't see them yourself. Choose things that are meaningful to you and bring you happy memories, so that just knowing they're there makes your house feel like a home to you. And it's okay that your site-dependent friends and family can enjoy them differently for their beauty, or their interest, or the stories that go behind them. And always remember to bring in all of the senses into your space to make it comfortable. For example, an indoor water feature, or soft music in the background, or even an open window with wind chimes can help to set the tone. And lastly, don't forget fragrances. Candles, plug-ins, potpourri, these are all wonderful things to make a house feel like a home. And you want to try and match the fragrance to the theme or the season. If you can't tolerate fragrances, that's okay. Just be sure that you keep a very clean environment, because the best fragrance is always going to be fresh air. So if you keep your environment clean, your home's going to smell good and it's going to be inviting to your guests. So now I am going to take down my festive, busy, blingy decorations from Mardi Gras and transform my home for spring. I love spring. Everything feels fresh and peaceful after the high energy months of the fall and winter seasons. And this is why I like to decorate my home with simple elegance. Changing the environment by using soft florals and crystal and silver accents and a minimalist decor. I've also changed the fragrances from having a sweet wintry smell to more of a soft floral smell. And so here I have taken away all of the bling of Mardi Gras in my entranceway and added live plants, which always brings life to an entranceway, and some lovely candles, a tall crystal vase with magnolias and black accents, which are actually going to connect to my focal point, but with the black marble of the fireplace. So here we are, back in my living area in front of the fireplace, and it is a completely different look. The mantle is draped with a magnolia garland. I have a couple of silver candlestick holders with some black tapers in them. I have a couple of silver pillar candles on either side to give it just a little bit of glimmer. And down on the hearth, flanking the fireplace, I have iridescent pillar candle holders with a couple of white pillar candles. And that's it. Very simple, very clean lines, nice peaceful feel. If you can hear it, I also have a water feature outside coming through the window, and of course a beautiful plant right in the corner in front of the window. So once you feel good about your entranceway and your living space and the theme that you've created, try to extend that design throughout your house with other little accents in each of your rooms, and you're going to create a wonderful, inviting space that's comfortable for you and your guests. So there you have it. Now you have insight on how this works. So should you decorate your home if you can't see it? It's up to you. But if you do choose to do it, keep these 3 things in mind. First, start with your entranceway and extend that theme into your living area and to your focal point. Second, always include the senses in your design concept. You want to make sure that everything you see and feel and hear and smell, and sometimes even taste, all comes together to create the mood or the feeling in the room that you want to create. Third, whether you change your decor with the seasons like I do, or create a style that stays all year round, it's important to keep your environment clean and smelling fresh, because that will communicate that your home is healthy and well cared for. And we're going to talk about cleaning in another episode. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you know who has vision loss. If you have any ideas, questions, or comments, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, my job is to make you look good. So no worries, you got this. See you next time.